There we go. Welcome, folks, to the Infinite Mana demo. How's everybody doing today? It has been a week already, and last week was a week, so it's just a week in general. But we're here. We've nearly fully recovered. There's still some residuals. You might hear it in my voice. Might be a little deeper, a little scratchier, maybe. Definitely a little scratchier. I'll try and avoid any problem coughing and things like that, but, yeah. So, Infinite Mana, finally getting around to this demo. This is one of the demos that I looked at, that I really wanted to play a lot. It looks to be quite good, so I'm looking forward to it. One of the demos I did have has since released. It was a demo I downloaded before its full release, and I wanted to get to it before its release, but now the game's out, it's free. I'm thinking I'll stick that in some Tuesdays and Thursdays. Early morning Tuesday and Thursday. Like 9:30 to like 11:30 somewhere, 11:30 to noon, something like that. Stream time. We'll have the full schedule. We will have the full schedule Sunday. It'll be posted Sunday, if not Monday. If not Sunday, it'll be Monday. It'll be posted, and if it's on there, Sword of Convaleria, that's what it's called, will be there. I think I've seen some advertisements for it being on a mobile. So I don't know how that works. I also don't know how you do a tactics game in a free-to-play format. I'm hoping the monetization is good, but I can't guarantee that. So, other than that, Neo, like we all know, is Sunday, not the typical Saturday, because Saturday I'm going to be out and about and busy with things. So, Infinite Mana. This is a 2.5D RPG. These are my jam. Octopath was amazing. I enjoyed Octopath. I'm gonna be honest, I've not fully finished Octopath Traveler. Yeah, I know, I'm a bit nuts. But I've got no reason not to, and I have not tried Octopath 2, but I've heard it's amazing, and that's completely believable. I am looking forward to the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 remakes, even though it's going to start with 3 and then do 1 and 2. Which is, spoiler, how the trilogy story runs. But enough of that. Infinite Mana. Now, there are 3 difficulty levels, and I like this. Wow, when did that... Oh, not that. Huh. That must have been from the restarting. There was a weird border thing. Don't worry about it. I do like the fact that they have this in here. For a demo, it seems superfluous, but I'm pretty happy they have it in here. Let's go with adventure mode. We don't play for the hard mode. That'd be silly. Now, this looks like a standard RPG Maker game. But it shouldn't be raining inside, should it? That should also not be moving. Something weird is going on. This is one of those meta games, isn't it? Get you out of there soon. Yeah, something weird is going on. Oh, something very weird is going on. The world was just being kind of glitchy. I've got kind of a not perchant, but I do like these types of games. They're kind of weird. After all, you never know where they're gonna go with things. Too heavy to move rock. That turned into fire. Ooh. That just eliminates a section of the forest. Oops. What was this glitchy man? Oh, he's gone. The birds have stopped. They're kind of stuck. That's not a good sign, is it? No, that isn't. There was a guy here. Where'd he go? Uh-oh. Birds. Birds are very stuck. Well, there's the... Oh no, the glitch has eaten the town! Whatever will we do? Oh, we probably don't want to get caught by that. Now where are we? What are we? These kind of meta-narratives are always kind of cool. Faerun had one. I believe Anodyne, which is another game I've streamed and was amazingly good. I don't recall if it was on YouTube or Twitch. It's on one of the two. It was on one of the two. It's probably... If it's on Twitch, it's gone by now. So it should be, hopefully, on YouTube. I do need to get the sequel, because Anodyne was in fact very amazing. Can you hear me? I did it. Dreaming again. Well, there's no indication as to what these mean. No. Okay, male, female options are 2 and 3. Okay, 1, I'm gonna guess 1. Okay, so we have 2 skin colors, 2 and 4, or 1 and 2. And the genders are 1 and 3 and 2 and 4 respectively. That's not a... Yeah, that's an interesting way to put it. We'll go with number 3. No hair color options, though. Just always white-haired protagonist, it seems. Well, shut up. What do you know? There's the 2.5D. Whee! Not gonna lie, this kind of reminds me of the Final Fantasy Saga games, specifically 3. Those look like chests, but apparently they're not. Destroy everything. Is that not bound? That's not bound to a button. Huh. It appears that is not, in fact, bound. You cannot access the menu. They lied. Blue barriers must be destroyed. Wow. Very much like Final Fantasy VI, with the opening where you just destroy everything. Only no battles. One thing I will say is this game does take a while to boot up on start if you're on a hard drive, which I store most of it on most games. Most smaller games on the hard drive, but apparently I think based on the jittering that I'm experiencing, which it's very small jitter, probably putting out an SSD would not be the worst thing in the world. Admittingly, it's too late for that now, but I might need to consider moving them. So many people to destroy. Since we have infinite power at the moment. Monster. An abomination, you say? Who are you? Unstable but powerful. Hello, Dogman. I am Troy. You think? Where are we? How do we get out of here? Now this is nice. This way you can get some world building. And Mass Effect had something similar. Theirs was more based on the wheel, which let you know more information, continue options, you know, that kind of thing. As well as your Paragon Renegade options. But for an RPG, this works very good. This way someone knows that if they just want world building, you continue with the top two. Otherwise, here's how you just speed through. So, you're a wolf. Let's go. I'll look around, see if I can find, Ah, here we are. Our choice of name. And as typical, the standard AE is not available. It always annoys me when they don't have that one available. We'll just go with blank, because that is the default name. Yep, blank. Well, I don't know. A book. The Nubenomicon. Can we... There it is. I knew there was a button. Well, we have items, weapons, armor, emblems, and relics. The basics. Using items, equipment. Most of this is probably pretty straightforward. If you've unlocked the proper guise. Ah. Glitch skills. No need to worry about guises right now. Well, we have we have those three. 25 TP in a circle. TP. Interesting that tool use is in fact a thing. Light armor, 2 endurance, 1 will. Just an accessory. Okay, so 2 accessories and an emblem can be equipped. We're just a wanderer. A graph, that's interesting. That must be elemental resistances. Status resistances. Ah, here we go. Experience rates, hit rates, evasion rates. Oh, cool. You have full stat capability. This is pretty cool. Including your regens. That's cool. That's cool. Quest journal. Collect. Member command, always turn that on. You can color your window. Might as well put that on faster. Those will be fine. And now is this full rebindable? This is fully rebindable keys. That's pretty cool. Save points and portals. Purple portals. Transport them to place. Okay, purple ones are in fact. Purple ones are in fact teleporters. Interesting. And you are. Well, we cannot understand him. It's different from the other one, except it is not. Oh, I can't fall down. Mr. 10 doses of speed serum. Did not move any faster, but cannot stop moving. Magical prowess, namely fire and lightning. Hands bound and mouth sealed. 7 revive fruits while conscious is unconscious. Earth and water do not give food or water. Deceased. Well, that's unfortunate. Unknown species. I can't speak. Has not spoken in several days. Interesting. Well, we can't go that way. Interesting. Books, books, books. Knowledge is important. Read the books. Why read? No one knows. Not strong enough to break them at the moment. Now that is interesting. A dispel herb. Storage bins. There's probably nothing in them. But one never knows. Aha! Cash. And tonics. What do we have? Tonics. 25% health. And cleanses states. Good, good. Now this is nice. The Tales series does this really well. With the percentage healing of their items means your healing items are always useful. Much more useful than set healing numbers. Let's see. Release the maintenance hatch. Okay. Have been breached. Well, that just tells me that they're stuck. Guess into the maintenance hatch we go. Another tonic, good. Voices from below. Lucifer. Ritma. Creatures. It's one from the last expedition. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. There is intriguing things going on. We still don't know anything? Finally. Combat. They said red ones run towards you. Tincture? What's a tincture do? MP, 35% MP. Wanderer's Blade. Slice plants another path. And a monster. A Boxster. And what's the first? And the second? Ah, so timed hits. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Full level and almost a second. Okay, it automatically got equipped. And it's a relic, so that's a tag. That's an item tag. The weeds. Okay, you have to walk up and interact on them. Interact with them. Blue ones mirror our movement. Excellent. Let's see. And you get to see the HP. Okay. Missed. Ow. Let's see, it's a slime, so crushing probably no. There we go. Let's try crushing. Can we use regenerate? Okay, that does use MP. Revive fruit, interesting. Snake. Oh, that looked like a snake, but that clearly was not a snake. Okay, those things are weak to piercing. Free healing. Okay, so leveling up does not, in fact, restore your HP. Interesting. I'd say that seems like an oversight, but that seems to be standard practice. Tonic. And whatever you are. Leather vest. Yes. Equipment upgrade. For just general armor. Perfect. There's no timed defense, it would seem. That's alright. Not everything can be Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG. So far seems pretty interesting. Go down to the wardrobe. Down the hall past the experiments. Oh, the push puzzle. I see what they mean. So far, I'm intrigued. Seems very Octopath inspired, which is perfectly fine. Oracle guys. What if I don't want to? No. Fine. Read it. Yeah, get 40 food. Revive fruit. Pungent odor, fast healing properties. Who have fallen and are still alive. So, good explanation. When you fall in battle, you aren't actually dead yet. But you're incapacitated, so yeah, you're likely dead. Do not overexert the subject past the past 10 trials. Who are you? This can only not end well. Hello? Are you alive? You okay? The devout oracle of the Empyreans, Zwei. Oracle? The ability to heal. So it has a job system? Let's go. A voice told me. We now have 2 people. Still nothing, still not letting me mess with geysers. What kind of skills does Zwei have? Divination. She can crush, smite. Oh, it gives you the actual... Oh, I see. That is the straight up... That's the straight up formula. Formula, that's the word I was looking for. Used for determining things. Pretty cool. Int 8 plus 65% HP. Interesting. Really? Okay, his way. I mean, this person's not gonna be happy. Oxygenarium. Well, that's a darn shame that we can't continue down that way. Who knows what we could find. Oh, crap. Nope. Bonus damage to hard-bodied enemies. Okay. Okay, Crush does deal extra damage to them. I have enough TP. Oh, that didn't do a ton of damage. There we go. Perfect is when you get it to the exact center. Okay. It does appear to be something like a very large airship. Unknown. A shoop. A wolf. Testing guises on animals. Another revive fruit. Either they're loading us up because this is the demo, or they seriously expect you to possibly die. Like, very early on. And often, because that's like, what, the third? Oh, the second revive fruit we have. Still, that's a lot of revives for early game. I don't like... Oh, that item is so tempting. It's all alone in this big room. Why would you have this big room with up to 6 spaces? I knew it. Relic 66 test procedure. Huh. A tincture. Nothing in there. Items. Well, that explains it. Yeah, I think we should too. I will say, this is a cool mechanic and all, but it says 6 spaces. I don't know if it's just me, but with this 2.5D perspective, that looks like more than 6. It probably isn't, but it definitely feels like it is. Dineset's Ruins. Still getting proper names and not much else, but that's infinite mana for you. Oh, that's an RPG for you. Okay, they can be blinded. Crush. Must be because they wear a heavy armor, I would imagine. Oh, this looks like the one room where Wolfman is. Yeah, Wolfman. Must be the, I can just hop over that. That's kind of cool. Maybe Zwei can find a way? Well, Troy? That's a guy's. And that's what this does seem like. Other man? Oh. Not entirely sure I'm convinced on this other guy. Come on, we gotta go. Abscond. Troy the Beastmaster. Let's go. Alright, Troy, what do you have? The standard 3. Speak to animals. Increasing power by 25% plus a taunt. Okay. Oh, this is the... Okay, so this is their actual knowledge. Okay. Deception. So she can steal. A stealing cleric. That's kind of interesting. Deception. Bleed. 3% HP each turn is bleed. Raising power by 25% on an ally. Interesting. An outside... a lore thing. Another skill. Okay. A Vogon's hearing. Interesting. Cover. And a lose 25% power. Good. And raising their endurance. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And they're actually using the perspective pretty interestingly. Scared's way. Hook shot. Pull up's way. A second leather vest. Cool. What do you guys have? Okay, you just need a leather vest. It's just better for you. Oh, a high tonic. 35% health versus 25. Currently, that's not a huge deal. And another revive fruit. So far, this is a pretty interesting way to start an RPG. Very epic. The only one I know of one that's similar is Sword of Mana. Arbiter Ritma. Hardly. To test an experiment. Oh. That's good to have. Nothing to steal. Okay. You look like you'd be weak to piercing. No. Not weak to that either. He is weak to slashing. Blind them. There we go. Has very much a Mega Man, an X feel to the music to it, more than in most other RPGs I played. Power times 5. Okay, because it's not doing slashing damage, actually does less damage. Like, it can't actually hurt us. 50% chance to cause paralysis. And a, okay. Might as well end this right now. Everyone gets a level. Uh-oh. I don't know how we did that. I think so. Yes, Zwei? Have you figured it out, Zwei? Oh? I mean, we get that we're kind of special, but, that doesn't tell us anything. Home. We have no idea where it is. Six. What are these relics? They're called geizes. Guise of the Rogue. Do we have anybody? Any knowledge? No. I'm a wanderer. Branded? Where are we? Alright, let's go. Now we can change our guises. You do not need to have the guise equipped in order to use its abilities in the field. Okay. Let's have a look. Guises learn different skills. If you're maxed out, the guys will have no more use for excess GP. It gets sent to a pool. Okay. It can be used by any member of your party members. Okay. Allocates it from the pool. So we're currently Wanderer. Jack of all trades. Tools. Beastmaster. Okay, we do have unique sprites. That's cool. Medium heavy armor and heavy offhands. Beastmaster's a tank? Okay. Oracle. Rogue. Harms and weakens enemies. Okay, Zwei. Zwei also gets a, Okay, there's a rogue. We did not see her new sprites. Beastmaster's kind of cool. Although seems to just be based off of the same sprite. Yeah. Yeah, they seem to be kind of based off the same sprites. Although it appears Troy gets some unique sprites, being that he's a dogman. He's a wolfman. The Shroud. Rip and Tear. That's new. Oh, that's the bleed skill. Shank. Okay. Quests can be found. Are short, sweet, provide decent rewards. Some will be long quest change. Some will even provide guises. Many unique NPCs. Or trees, fish, harvested for resources. Several teleportals. But that did not tell me how we utilize. How do we learn? There we go. Learn skills. Here we go. Okay, so this is for if we wanted to select a skill to learn more. Okay. Equip spears. Okay, so this is how you can learn some equipments. Like heavy armor and offhands. Oh, you can just put a point into that. That's cool. Even though it's at the end of a skill tree? I mean, it's not really a tree. It's more like a line. Does that stack with the other buffs? It does stack. 5% crit? %, TP regeneration. What's that, 5% evasion? Sorry, I keep missing that. That's a 5% evasion. That's pretty good. Unknown skill. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Because these are the actual tools of the Wanderer. They have to be learned. I see. So good ones to have. I want that 5% evade. 5% evade is very good. Also, the ability to equip spears. Probably not a bad one to have. Might as well go all the way up to the heavy armor if we can. Yes, we can. Okay, so let's see what Zwei can learn skill-wise as an oracle. She has 50, so she doesn't have nearly that much. Ooh, definitely buffs. Definitely got some good buffs. A revive. Oh, revives are good. Medium offhands. It's always good to have these. And that's wounds. I don't know what that means. %5 int. Revives are always good to have. So we need to save. Let's see what Troy has as a Beastmaster. In his skill department, he has 18 GP. He has not learned any of these skills, so he doesn't even know Maul. Hammers? Hammers. Wait, I can just learn that without the previous skill? Let's give him hammers. Oh, now it now it tells me. Stunning for 1 turn. That doesn't seem very good at all. Make him unable to be charmed. And that should be good. So far, this seems to have a pretty interesting job system. I'm not convinced by the skill trees, and they seem to be very small. I don't know what M is supposed to be. I don't have an M button. I don't have that button. Oh, I don't have a map of the area. Well, thank you, game, for giving me a map. Well, thank you, game. Give me a map telling me I can access it and then no. Okay. Wow. That map does, in fact, go places. I think we've got room for a 4th character. Okay, you can choose to enter day or night. Or jail. Or the jail. Interesting. This definitely has me intrigued. There's bound to be information at the bar. What if they're in this town? Its special ability used while in the field. Infamy will rise. Oh? Okay, interesting little... Boom. It's just 15 gold. It's not gonna make a difference. Hello. I mean, I could steal their money, but there's not really a point to. Yeah, because we have how much money? There it is. 200 monies. Magical artifacts. Relics are the most powerful magic-enhanced items. The Ova Magi. Eggs or stones. Interesting. You're spinning. Why are you spinning? Oh. Grainy pictures of sand. Brains. Thing's on fire. Pages are torn out. Commentary. The writing's actually pretty decent. Pretty good. And the humor's kind of on point. At this point in the story. Black and Zoot. MP, nah. That guy looks like a soldier. Okay, party interaction markers. Give them a bit more character. Salt. Characterize the people a little bit more. That's because you're a hunter. Upgrade your equipment. What cave? A hunter's license, you say? Yes. A green Koth. Interesting. So there's a hunter's guild. Interesting. I do. How to read? No. Flying enemies ranged and piercing. Armored enemies crushing. Anything with a weak body. Bugs hurt by fire. Okay. Use a little bit of logic, they say. Can I talk to Jack? Woof. Going easy on the kid. As you should. As you should, Mr. Dog. As you should. What's in this cave? On magical and elemental runes. Oh? Parchment. What do you mean? Tell me what you saw, please. Yes, I'd like to buy things. I'd like to sell things. It's good to have those. I don't know what any of these do. I got nothing about these incantations. Crystal? I wasn't scared. Carnavalia? Okay, what do we all get? Materials. But we still don't know. But how do you... It's not going to give us any crafting information. Interesting. What do we have here? Oh. It seems unstable. And honestly, the whole screen flickering is highly disruptive. It's hurting my eyes. It's cool and everything, but my eyes, every time the screen does that, it hurts my eyes, actually. That's not, I'm not gonna lie, that hurts my eyes when it does that. like, legitimately hurts my eyes. It is excessive. It is straight up excessive. I get what they're going for, but it is excessive when it's doing that. Yeah, it is highly excessive when it's doing that. Yeah. Like, legitimately hurts my eyes. And I can't even access the menu. See if that's something I can disable. I think that's all the chests. Let's get out of here before it actually starts causing me a headache. And it's not making me queasy, it's actually legitimately giving me a headache. Get me out of here. Oy, that hurts. That hurt. That's probably what Scream Flash is, right? Oh, thank God. That is something... No, that is... still there. Ah... I'm not gonna lie, that still legitimately hurts my eyes. Sounds exciting. Excuse me, what? So Wolfmen are a slave race. That's unfortunate. Haunted? A ghost, you say? Well, that's why we've got the rogue. Empty pots. It does seem a bit dismal, but that's about it. A seashell? Whoa. Amazing parkour. Yeah, that really wasn't parkour, kid. Yes, shop clerk. How do we do that? Okay. Okay, you just sell basic things, including bottles. Here we go. Alchemy. And you can just upgrade them with bottles. So if you've got a lot of lower equipments, and it's like, I just get some stronger stuff. Completely, so you can craft elixirs straight up. Okay. Interesting. So it has a crafting system in it. Actually seems to be useful. Me neither. Seems to be a little 2.5D RPG. Although it has this horrible screen effect. I'm going good. About fully recovered, so you might hear a little bit of residual in the voice, but pretty much all recovered. And actually, for a demo, this is seems to be basically the full. Yeah, this is the latest style since Octopath Traveler came out 5 years ago? Octopath came out a while ago. Square Enix is redoing a couple of their Dragon Quest games, actually in this style. It's cheaper to do than full 3D, and it looks better than 2D. Though the only downside I'm having to this particular game is when it goes to the Game Boy style, it's that screen flicker. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully it's nothing. Hopefully she's not down with anything major. And hopefully the kids haven't gotten it either. That'd be unfortunate. Hopefully, I shouldn't have exposed you. Yeah, a little bit of OG Zelda. It's definitely got that vibe to it. I believe this is some degree of an indie game, so they're definitely, oh, her work did it. That would make sense. Yeah, definitely. I think I've heard the influenza specifically going around, which is weird because it's not even winter time. It normally doesn't go around like that. Okay, you're asking for a fight. All right. Purloin. Nope, cannot steal from him. The sickness. Yeah, like it seems to be going around. And shank an enemy. Wank. I'll stab ya. He was asking for it. There's no reason to do it. I mean, I could have just let him live, but... Probably should have let him live. It's not letting me fish. It told me I can fish. Time for you to finally build one? Okay. I can start putting some stuff together for you on that. See what we can find and... Oh my goodness. Don't tell me they give us the full list of... This is the full list of gear in the game. That's the full list of gear in the game. All the way down to... Yeah. Well. Yeah, this is a full list of gear. Oh, good God. There's even more crafting. Leatherworking. Tailoring for the light gear. Woodworking for specific things like bows and staves and shields, light shields. Jewel crafting for the... Wow, that's a surprisingly small amount of accessories. Oh, this is a good one. That is a straight up ribbon. All accessories? Oh, all damage over time. Okay, that's not as strong as I thought it was. 3% counterattack. Now that can be strong. Okay, and a 50% ribbon. That's not bad. And a free taunt. And books. Books, apparently? With elements. Let's see, the 7800 X3D, 4080 Super. Yeah, definitely those would be pretty good. That's a pretty good set. That would do you pretty good. Especially the 7800 X3D, that is the current one. Yeah, there's a lot of good buffs. Like that, this pendant has a resist on death. Interesting. Books. Oh, there's some accessories here. Oh, here's... Okay. Reflect magics. Huh. So it does have some pretty decent stats on things. Some pretty good accessory diversity. It's just dumping that on you right in the first thing, being like, hey, you can craft everything. And they mean everything. Including a pumpkin sword. I don't know about this. This seems weird. 10% confusion. Okay. Including some actually useful, maybe. And some pretty useful, not just straight up weapons. Oh, blind dagger. So far, the monsters have been pretty static looking. Pretty bog standard looking so far. Oh, there's the bar. Oh, they literally won't let me leave until we talk to the bar people. Yeah. Things could be pretty interesting. Finding spouse. The most interesting thing is they do have this quest journal. And it tells you what these are, what quests you have available. What are you? Okay, this thing appears to be our standard junk storage? Huh. Yeah. Steal things from drawers. That's the one downside when you're playing a rogue and they're like, you could steal things. That's true. But what really is the point, especially when there's an infamy system that the game has not explained to me? It's like your infamy will go up. Okay, what's that mean? The nice thing is it gives you these points where it's like you can talk to your allies. What do we want to look into? Well, we are blank canvases. Our characters literally know nothing. All we know is that these guises are a thing. Which are relics, which are the jobs from a Final Fantasy game. It lets you change what class you are and what skills you have available. Yada, yada, yada. But our character is special. This brand and this thing. Well, memories. We don't have any knowledge of ourselves other than the fact we've been experimented on by the Empire. Honestly, this demo is providing me some very good first impressions, and I want to know more. I want to play this game, so it has me intrigued. But I'm a story guy. If you're not a story guy at this point, you're probably bored out of your mind. So, this is definitely gonna try and get a little bit of a move on. Come here often? An entourage. They've run dry. Magic? That sounds like a plan. Clear out a mine? Get away through the forest? Yeah, we are. Yes. For some reason, however, these other two are not branded, so they're not wanderers, which makes it weird that they also have no memory. Troy the Wolfman, Zwei, and Blank, because that's the default name. And we've now gained a new disciple, a new guise, the disciple, the mage. Blow up rocks, freeze water, and more. Interesting. And I'm assuming this is cooking. A 1,000 steps is not a ton of steps, but could be cool. Can I play the piano? Kind of. I'm actually getting a little off-put by the sound. I can hear the people around me muttering, and it's a good sound. What? No, it's not a rush. It's telling me I can... There, wait. A water totem. There we go. So is that how you fish? Huh. And apparently can fish up gems and things? Interesting. Doll swap. That sounds like the long quest. The big trading quest. Oh dear lord. Of course they would have one of those. Huh. So it just has to be on the fish icon. A purple quest. A very, very long wrist. Repeatable quests. Okay, so there are repeatable quests on top of everything else. Good lord. Note to self, put the game on an SSD. It does not like the hard drive. No, I have not heard about this Rogues Guild. I mean, technically we are a band of good guys, but that's beside the point. Doggy. Eggy. And because we've got a Beastmaster in our party, he can speak to dogs. Well, thank you, Aggie. Ah, yes, the inherent slave labor race. And there's apparently a feline race equivalent as well. Gadgeteers. Many more, you say? Longhorns and Tails, the Dragon People. Sea dwelling mer people. Interesting. Oh, what do you want? 1, 2, 3. There should be 4. They're not sheep, they're shoop. Have I seen a shoop wandering around town? Yeah. Sure. We'll fetch a sheep. Or shoop. Counting shoop. And chickens are box. Okay. Sheep are shoops and chickens are box. What's in Blue House? This has got to be where the Rogues Guild is, right? A reliquary. Strange objects. A reliquary for unusual relics. A stuffed bear that's always dirty. Well, that seems like a useless relic. That's just her coffee cup. A pot that keeps your food at room temperature. That could actually be useful. A blanket that now that could be a useful item. Traps in the cold instead of heat. Like, that sounds exceedingly useful. The amount of things you could do with that. My God. My God. I think that's everything in town. No, there's apparently downtown here. Ah, the rich people's banner. Of course, and because there's a night side to this map. I forgot about that. Oh. The Rogues Guild is, of course, going to be only open at night time. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? And I see that treasure chest. We've got to get to it somehow. Probably this way with our hook shot. Mana up. Oh, that is too far for the hook shot. I see you. There's always a second way around. Items that increase our... straight up, increase our HP and MP. Currently don't have a use for those. Cross the stream under the falls. Under the falls? There's no waterfall in here. In town, is there? I didn't see one. Oh, is there a waterfall in town? There's no waterfall in town. What are they talking about? Unless there's an... Of course there's an even further part to the north. Money and items. Right, we have to get that hunter's license, and that's where the guy dropped his dagger at. So, I don't think there's anything else we can do. As far as getting to the waterfall. So, I think we have some quests to do well, now that we're finally leaving. We can finally leave town and complete some quests and maybe see some more combat. Which I will say the combat is serviceable, but it isn't... But it's nothing groundbreaking. The Collectivists. The Nubanomicon. Oh, joy, we are still in town. The river. I was wrong about us being... What is that? That's a symbol. That looked like a sheep of some kind. An animal of some kind. A muka. So muka are the chocobos or horses that the transportation of this world. It is in fact a corruption. Why close it? Why us? Okay, how do we do it? Okay. Ah, here we are. Ah, spear. Finally, a corrupted map. 111 Durons. 114. Switch activated Scree. Okay. We don't know what that switch did. But this appears to be the source of corruption. Oh god, those are definitely corruptions. so we purloin whatever you are. Nothing for you to... Nothing for... Nothing. Okay. You don't know anything. Intellect. Lose their willpower. Crushing enemies and regenerate. Okay, so her melee attack as a mage restores MP. That is a very useful skill. That is an extremely useful skill. Oh god, that hurt. That hurt quite a bit. Like, that hurt quite a bit. Cross slash everything. That thing dies. Yeah, that does in fact hurt. Some bleed would in fact not go amiss. Have everyone do a little bit of health regen. While we just slowly murder this thing. Ouch. I think a shank will kill it. One glitch essence. And apparently time to leave. Well, we didn't know what that... We didn't see what that switch did. Didn't seem to do anything. So... could have just been there for flavor. Ah, yes, there's an enemy. You see that blue blob in the distance? It's blue, which means it mimics our movements. Which means we cannot get any closer to it till it runs into something. There's other colors that mean other things, and that's the thing we... That bird thing. That's the thing we came here to actually kill. Because that's the hunt mark we have going on. It's a bird, so it should take piercing damage. It did not. Well, how about lightning? No? Okay, crushing not for you. Ow. Things are indeed still hurting. Get some regenerating going on. I don't know what else that thing would be weak against, so could be light. Regardless, it's dead. Shank it. I know we've tried to pierce it. Have we tried to crush it yet? We have not, in fact, tried crushing it. Have we tried slashing the poor thing? It did not, in fact, give us that item. Don't tell me I have to... Don't tell me I have to actually steal that item from the enemy. That would make sense. Instead of having the enemy drop it, you actually have to steal it from them. That would make sense, but we're basically stealing his beak. You think you'd include that as an enemy drop. Ah, there's an aggressive red enemy. Red enemies always come towards you. So... Nope, nothing left to steal. You crush the insects. Oh, we don't know why Bird is not taking damage. Extra damage. That just seems weird that Bird is not taking extra damage. Ow. Oh no. Item. There we go. Put a high tonic on you. What else do we have? MP regeneration. Actually, there's no point. These things are actually dealing pretty good damage, to be honest. All things considered, they're doing a lot of damage to us. Especially for a party setup without a healer. Right. We can always hook. With the freely available healing, though, that's not surprising. Copper Dagger. That sounds like an upgrade, which it is. You can't dual equip weapons. That's disappointing. What do we have under guises? 67. How do you... I'm not gonna question. Okay. You have to be in the right guise in order to see what GP you have, right? Alright. And Zvei, being the rogue, learns some more skills. Did I even look and see what rogue gets? They get the ability to equip swords. Anti-magics. Bleed. We already have a bleed. Does that bleed to multiple enemies? No. Caltrops. Piercing knives, that lowers enemy defense. Paralysis, that 3 turns of paralysis? Yes. Decreasing the amount chance they'll be attacked. Might as well get the ability to equip swords. That's just always good to have. I don't recall if there were any... I thought I gave him the ability to equip hammers. I did. Did it eliminate that? All enemies on the field. A little bit of extra power, I suppose. And the one-turn stun is actually not that useful. A little bit extra defense. Now that's good. Now, your skills. Tell me you have some decent skills. Oh, she can learn a heal. So your mage can learn healing. That's good to have. Some little bit of lightning. Fire. A little bit of earth. A little bit more debuffs on the enemy. Yes. Disabling regen. So there's going to be regen on enemies at some point. That does not bode well. Not at all. We're almost maxed out on this tree. This is really weird. For as early as we are in the game, the fact that we've almost got an entire tree almost maxed out. It's kind of weird. It's kind of got me a little weirded out, to be honest. Are we sure these things don't have anything to steal? It says nothing left to steal, so it shouldn't have anything left to steal. Well, that didn't do much. There we go. I knew we'd find the element. Okay, that thing's not weak against anything slashing. Weak to piercing? No. Fine, we will crush you to death. No, that's not your weakness either. Wind. Stun him. Okay, stunning it is useful. I didn't think it would be. Then this thing came through and it's like, oh yeah, you hurt. And you can just smack him with your rod. Or your book. You've got books equipped. Well, I must say, I am currently very intrigued about this little game. I think it's definitely worth checking out. I think I will on my own time. Because this is very fun. Very unique. And I wonder where they're going with the story. There's a lot of places they could go. Paralysis. Paralyze the tiger, I think. Yes. And you are gonna get gusted. Oh, we don't have enough TP to do that, to really smack them. Yes! One. Ouch! Apparently paralysis is only temporary. Apparently paralysis is only a sometimes thing. It's Pokemon paralysis. Flying. Earth. Okay, he's weak to that. It's piercing he's weak to. Ouch, that hurts. Ouch, does that hurt. It's only 122, so it's not the greatest of heals. Beast Hide. So we've just been unlucky. We've just been unlucky. We've just been unlucky. And that thing has just refused to drop. Of course we are. Well, that seems like a weird location for a chest. Right, we can jump small gaps. Balsa wood. That's a couple of Empire soldiers there. I don't want to engage with them if I can help it. An orc camp. Nomad camp. That's a mace. Who can equip that? We can. Of course, Wanderer, it must be somewhat analogous to the Freelancer class. Wow. I was expecting more overworld shenanigans than a large, interconnected, sprawling world like this. I'm actually very glad I'm wrong about that. That this is the type of world they're giving us. Ouch, that seemed awfully rude of you. Yeah, and the fact that we've not hit the demo barrier yet is whew, quite interesting. I would have expected to hit the demo barrier by now, because we've been going for almost 3 hours. And the game has shown no signs at all of slowing down. Moreover, we still have 5 side quests to do. And it's like, I'm surprised. This is different music. Paralysis on you. Can't stun. What can we do? All enemies. Ouch! Alright. We have multiple high tonics. And regenerations. We need to make sure one of these things dies. Ah, it missed. Oh. Oh, this is not good. This is in fact very bad. We cannot survive another one of those. We still don't have enough TP for a stunning blow. Oh, it survived. Oh, we have survived. Alright. Enter the Shroud. I have no clue what that does. We don't have enough MP. We can no longer... Alright. Kill both of them. Maul time. No, he lived! We've got plenty of revive fruits. Shank him! Alright, it is... We need to go rest in an inn. That was a lot harder than it should have been. If I can find my way back to town, that is. There it is. Oh, that's the thing. That's the Mukas. We will enter and get some sleep. Ah. This is a very expansive demo. I'm honestly quite shocked it's as big as it is. Because I've played many demos, and none of them have been quite this long. Alright. I must say, so far, get what on stream? The item that I'm looking for? No, I don't think we've got that drop at all. Oh, the or other demos? Yeah, I play demos every Friday. There's been many types of good demos. But none of them have been nearly this long. This one has been very long. The shrine. Yeah, there's been many types of games that have not been nearly this long. Don't tell me you've got another quest. Vines with a free inn. Hermiting. That is... That is a very unusual way of living. Another dungeon. An entirely... Oh, good lord. They certainly went all out. They've certainly gone... I mean, I should have expected as much with the crafting system being as intricate as it is. But they've certainly gone all out. What kind of enemies are we looking at? Plants. 500 health plants. At least they died of slashing pretty quickly. Or fire. Fire's gonna be the other one they're weak against. And with the active battling system, it is a bit more than just your standard button mash, which is perfect. In fact, I think we can turn up the battle animations, and that's on faster battle animations. Oh, we can have... Ah, main character must always be in front. But that also implies that there's going to be more than 4 characters at some point. A Dispel Herb. I've got a feeling there's going to be a boss somewhere for this side quest. If there's a boss for a side quest, then hands down, yeah, I'm going to recommend this because it has been great fun. Just the enemy variety. The sheer volume you're going to get. There's like 6 maps, and we've we literally exited via the first area due to leaving. And then we entered the first town we see, and we have not left town in like an hour and a half. That's a pretty good sign. I mean, like, that was side quest number 6 we just picked up and are in on. So, yeah. More levels. There we go. There's the recover. Purple enemies, they just kind of go wherever. Probably should learn a fire AoE spell. I think that would come in very handy. Enemies inflicting silence on us. Well, that's not great. That's not fun. I mean, it's fun to work around. If the game gives you the methods to do so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the older... The mindset of an older RPG gamer, and that's like, there's a... They've been throwing a lot. Of just stuff to do and things at the player. And it just feels like it's a lot. Not quite overwhelming, because it's definitely not overwhelming. They give you all the methods and means to access and deal with it all, but it's a lot of things to do. A lot of different side missions and things just tugging at you in various ways and things to do. You know? I'm not objecting to it, but it just seems like there's just a lot crammed in. And that could just be because it's the demo. I'm not saying that it isn't, because it could very well be. That they've got all this stuff crammed in right here. Skills. I don't know, the guises. Yeah, we can max out the guises. Yeah, that is this skill maxed. I mean, this is a good number of jobs, too, just in general. I mean, look at that. There's 6 per thing, 18... No, 6, 12, 18, yeah, 18, 19, 20 different jobs. That's a lot of jobs, let's be honest. Some Caltrops. Might as well just learn all the skills you can. There's a lot of good skills, but also, holy crap. A lot of them there are things like small status bonuses. Berserk. Some more power bonus. Massive damage. And the most important character of the bunch is the mage. She needs to learn a lot more spells. Some more fire. Some silence. Some more spells. Some more passive buffs. A little bit of blind. A little bit of confusion. And the ability to stab. Because why not? Meanwhile, the main character is far more GP than what they need to do anything with ever. There's the boss. Oh, I saw those guys. I saw that. I saw that. A little bit of toxic. What else do we want him to do? Stun you. That did not work. Ouch, that hurt. Ah, I see. Now you've summoned your friend. Drop your endurance. So, okay, Inferno, because it's the strongest fire element, requires TP to use. Good thing I have a little bit of that. Though I think we want to hold off on the TP usage. Ah, yes, there's that. You do hurt. Alright. Charge Slice. Inferno. Cleave. It doesn't matter. You are dead. I said you are dead. As are you. That's a pretty easy boss fight, all things considered, but a boss nonetheless. A fire tome. Now that is useful. Because it's an elemental. An elemental attack, yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward boss fight, to be perfectly honest. It's about as fast as you can get a lot of the Final Fantasy V bosses down to, if you know what you're doing. It's pretty simple, all things considered, but perfectly acceptable as far as bosses go. A feather cap. And that's got an evasion bonus. That's a good armor. That's the type of statuses I like to see. 5% evasion, not the biggest amount, but every little bit helps. I think we'll find the closest save point and then call it here. For a while now, I've been at the conclusion that I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. This demo has proven to be expansive, and it's available on Steam. As long as you put it on an SSD, you won't receive the hitching that I've been getting. In fact, if you probably have a faster hard drive than what I'm using a, it's not even a WD Black. It's a 4 terabyte massive data storage for all my data storage, so it's slow. So that's probably not helping it. But if you had a faster hard drive, or God forbid, any type of modern SSD, probably even a SATA SSD would be perfectly acceptable for something of this caliber. Yeah. This game is on Steam. Let's see. Net. Mana. There it is. Yeah, the demo is available on Steam. It is an expansive demo, as we've seen. We've been at it 3 hours, and the game shows no signs of stopping. It seems pretty decently well written. God, this thing just seems expansive. The only thing I am concerned with is the speed at which you unlock skills in the various, I don't want to say jobs, but they're guises, so the speed seems awfully fast. And that has me concerned, considering how many there are. Yeah, that lets you do them all, but I think it might be a little too fast. If you get my drift, it's not that they're unlocking too fast. It is that they're unlocking too fast. They're unlocking too fast, and while they seem very useful, all the abilities do. You don't really get a lot of chance to mess and learn with them. It's a $24.99 US, so not the cheapest game in the world, but considering the demo, what the demo contains, and you can download that for free. Imagine what a game of this size can do. I'd say it's definitely worth your 25 US dollars. I'll probably be picking it up sooner or later. I'll add it to the list. There's a large list of games I've been meaning to buy that will slowly be going through. But yeah, it's on Steam. You can find it. Download the demo for yourself if you're into this type of thing. The narrative seems to be interesting, and I do want to know where they're going with it, because there's a lot of places you can go with 3 protagonists who have no idea what they are, and one of them, despite, is even more special than the other 2. Could go many places. Moreover, we've got these glitch things going on in the world that's acknowledged, and then you have the fact that it starts out basically as an RPG maker, and then some corruption goes through and seems to grab you. There's a kind of meta-narrative going on that's kind of got me a little interested. Because we're clearly not from this world, but what world are we from? It's clearly, not only is it not this one, it's a completely different style of world. But we seem to exist outside of that, so are we some type of player playing this thing that got sucked into the game? It could be an isekai. It could be a dot hack. They could be trying to pull a dot hack on us. Or Sword Art Online, that's the same bloody thing. The same story tropes, if you know your animes. But, we'll see you guys Sunday for more Nioh. By then, hopefully we'll be completely clear of all potential voice problems. But we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, Infinite Mana. Very good game. So far, I'm enjoying it. Combat scene, I don't want to say the combat's easy because it isn't, because enemies just hit like a truck. But there is a difficulty slider. There's a story mode, this mode, and there's an even harder mode, which I don't want to imagine what'll happen if you decide to do that. So there's a lot here, and it looks to be interesting. We'll see you guys next time. This has been Stompin' Llama. We'll see you next time.